Hi everyone, welcome to the Celebrity Diaries. Tyrese Gibson, a Grammy-assigned R&B vocalist, lyricist, rapper, entertainer, writer, model, MTV VJ and author, has constructed a vocation that ranges across different features of media outlets anyway, regardless of his prosperity and a net worth of $4 million. Tyrese's revenue streams are as varied as his abilities. He has acquired impressive totals from his work in film, especially from his jobs in the Quick, What's More, Angry, and Transformers establishments. For example, his compensation for Too Quick as Well Angry was $750,000, while he got more than $1 million for F9, The Quick Adventure, and another $1 million for Quick X. Past acting Tyrese has likewise set up a good foundation for himself as a critical player in the creation world as the pioneer-in-chief of Voltron Diversion, an organization that contributes to his general profit anyway, in November 2017. Tyrese's monetary battles turned into a question of public concern when he posted a secretive and profound message on Instagram where he depicted himself as frantic and broke monetary battles. The message, which incorporated a sad video, was connected to his continuous separation, what's more, his guardianship fight with his ex, Samantha Lee. The circumstances took a more emotional turn when that's what Tyres guaranteed. Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith had lent him $5 million to assist him with getting through his monetary difficulties anyway. This guarantee was immediately denied by the Smiths, adding one more layer of discussion to the unfurling show. Court filings around a similar time painted a distinct image of Tyrese's monetary reality. He detailed a month-to-month pay of $15,000, a huge total by most principals anyway. His costs were even higher, adding up to $117,000 every month. This monetary lopsidedness featured the problematic nature of his circumstance, regardless of having $900,000 in the bank and almost $2 million in land resources. Tyrese was likewise managing critical obligations, including a $133,000 owed to his lawyer. The monetary strain kept on being a point of dispute in Tyrese's own life. Early life in a divorce settlement claim recorded by his ex Samantha Lee in August 2022. Her lawyer uncovered that Tyrese had made $2 million out of 2018, that very year he defaulted on some loans. Tyrese Darnell Gibson, brought into the world on December 30, 1978 in the Crude Watts neighborhood of Los Angeles, has ascended from humble starting points to turn into an easily recognized name in media outlet. His initial life was molded by the strength of his mother, Priscilla, who without any help raised Tyrese and his three kin regardless of the difficulties of experiencing childhood in an extreme climate. Tyrese's ability and assurance set before him a way that would ultimately prompt fame. Tyrese's first taste of the spotlight came at the age of 16 because of the support of his secondary school music instructor. Perceiving his potential, the instructor encouraged him to try out for a Coca-Cola business. This apparently little open door ended up being an urgent second in Tyrese's life. He got the work, and in 1994 he was highlighted in a public business where he sang the appealing jingle, "Generally Coca-Cola." This openness not only acquainted Tyrese's voice with a wide crowd yet additionally opened ways to the demonstrating world. Debut collection. Not long after he was reserving prominent gigs with Style Monsters, Surmise, and Tommy Hilfiger denoting the start of his various professions in diversion in 1998, Tyrese took a huge jump into the music industry when he endorsed with RCA Records that very year. He delivered his debut single, No Other Individual, which rapidly built up forward momentum on the Bulletin Hot 100, ultimately peaking at number 36. This early achievement set up for the arrival of his self-named debut collection on September 29, 1998. The collection cemented Tyrese's status as an arising R&B star. Furthermore, his fame possibly developed when he turned into the host of MTV's week-by-week video show MTV Sticks. Sometime thereafter, the champion track from his presentation collection, Sweet Woman, turned into an extremely important occasion in Tyrese's initial vocation. The melody with its smooth song and sincere verses reverberated profoundly, with crowds impelling it to number 9 on the R&B outline. The outcome of Sweet Woman procured Second Collection Tyrese, a Grammy Grant designation for Best R&B Male Vocal Execution, is a great accomplishment for a youthful craftsman still in the beginning phases of his vocation, expanding on the force from his debut. Tyrese delivered his subsequent collection, 2000 watts in May 2001. This collection displayed his development as a craftsman and included a blend of upbeat tracks and heartfelt melodies. The lead single, I Like Them, Young Ladies, turned into another hit. A feature from this collection was the third single, Simply a Child Kid, which highlighted coordinated efforts with hip jump heavyweights Sneak, Canine, and Mr. Tan's melody was not just well known on the diagrams, yet additionally acquired extra consideration for being remembered for the soundtrack of the film Child Kid, in which Tyrese made his acting debut in a significant job. Tyrese's third studio collection, I Need to Go There, delivered in December 2002, further established his place in the music business with the collection's lead single. How You Gonna Behave Like That became quite possibly one of Tyrese's most effective tunes to date, appearing on the outlines at a noteworthy number 7. The track's prosperity highlighted Tyrese's capacity to convey hits reliably that resounded with both R&B fans and standard crowds. 3 years after the fact that in 2005, Tyrese Gibson's vocation took a huge jump forward when he was featured close by Imprint Wahlberg in the wrongdoing activity film Four Siblings. The film, which mixed components of retribution and family faithfulness, exhibited Tyrese's capacity to stand his ground in a star-studded cast. His presentation in Four Siblings set his status as a flexible entertainer equipped for conveying strong exhibitions in real-life stuff jobs. Tyrese's ascent in Hollywood was further solidified by his repetitive jobs in two of the greatest netting film establishments ever, The Quick and the Irate, and Transformers, as a component of the fourth collection. These blockbuster series, Tyrese turned into a recognizable face to a great many film participants. Overall, his job as Roman Puncture in The Quick and the Irate establishment in specific spread the word for his charming presence and comedic timing in the midst of the supercharged activity, while his acting vocation was flourishing. Tyrese kept on seeking after his energy for music. In December 2006, he delivered his fourth studio collection, Change Self-Image, a project that denoted a huge takeoff from his past work. Adjust Inner Self was a twofold circle collection, with one circle committed to R&B and the other to rap, making it Tyrese's initial introduction to the rap kind. This aggressive venture exhibited his flexibility as a craftsman, his capacity to rise above melodic limits, interesting to the two of his R&B fan base and another crowd of rap devotees. 5 years after the fact, Tyrese gotten back to the music scene with Open Greeting, a collection that further cemented his spot in the R&B world, delivered in 2011. Open Greeting included the lead single Stay, which reverberated with fans and topped at number 11 on the outlines. The actual collection appeared at an amazing number 9 on the Bulletin 200 outline, reflecting Tyrese's progression with importance and prominence in the music business and expansion to his achievements in film. What's more, music. Tyrese wandered into the scholarly world with surprising achievement. In May 2012, he distributed his most memorable book, Step-by-Step Instructions to Escape Your Own Particular Manner. The book, a self-improvement guide drawing from Tyrese's individual encounters, reached agreement with perusers and immediately turned into a New York Times success supported by this achievement. Tyrese worked together with his dear companion Fire Up Hurry to deliver a second book in February 2013 named Monology. Privileged insights of your man's brain uncovered this book to resound with perusers and accomplished New York Times success status, further laying out Tyrese as a multi-capable figure with bits of knowledge that risen above his amusement profession. Tyrese's prosperity kept on taking off with the arrival of his 2015 collection, Dark Rose. This collection denoted a significant achievement in his music vocation, as it appeared at number 1 on the Board 200, making it the first number 1 collection of his profession. Dark Rose was not just a business achievement, but in addition a basic one, as it displayed Tyrese's development as a craftsman and his capacity to associate with his crowd on a profound, close-to-home level as his profession advanced. Tyrese kept on investigating new open doors in film. In 2019, he endorsed on to show up close by Jared L. in The Bugman Veer Off Morbius, further growing his collection in the domain of hero films. This job situated Tyrese inside the ever-growing Wonder universe, bringing his gifts to a new and different crowd in 202. Tyrese proceeded with his energy by marking on to show up in the activity thrill ride Risky close by industry veterans Mel Gibson, F. Why Jansen? Furthermore, Scott Eastwood this job, like quite a large number before it, exhibited Tyrese's capacity to flawlessly progress between classes from activity to show and cemented his status as a dynamic and persevering presence in Hollywood, notwithstanding his music vocation. Tyrese Gibson has too put altogether an extravagance genuine bequest, further seeing his monetary strength and rich way of life.